So we were actually figuring out the next set of steps for November 24 attempt, and then we bumped into the work which we have done in the previous attempt. Largely the answer sheets of these guys when they wrote it for the May 24 attempt. So Manju, how does it feel when you suddenly got access to them, like at that point of time when you had to write, and all the reading comments were quite scary, and every step was a question mark. So from there to now, where you are doing it for others, what changed, and how does it feel looking at the same paper now versus then?
As a student, I was extremely nervous looking at all the red marks, like you said. My paper, almost everything, I used to be extremely critical about each of the paper, and I used to correct it in a very critical manner. But now, taking a step back, looking at it from a mentor perspective, it's okay to make mistakes, and as long as you're not making them in the exam, you're good to go.
So yeah, that's a good insight, because the more mistakes you make now, the less mistakes you're going to make in the main exam. So Hari, now what's your perspective? Because for DT, in this cycle you made them write a lot of exams, although they resisted. So how was it while you were writing your own exams, and how is it different from making others write these exams?
When I am writing the exam, I have followed everything you have said to me. Because that made sense to me, because which I did that work for me, and I followed you wherever you have taken me to. So now I have to give reasoning for everything that I want them to do. So the reasoning must be good, otherwise the distance follows the process.
So are you indirectly trying to say you're a good student?
Because I tried it and it worked for me, and I followed it. And the reasoning which I need to give to them was like they might not be getting it into their head.
Right.
So
right.
many were following, but few were resisting.
Yes.
And many were finding it conducive as well.
But for me, I think it's a moment of truth, in fact, because I think I found the right things at the right time. Because while we were doing it, of course, there were a lot of questions, because much before I suggested something, even I have the same question. Should we invest the next couple of hours into revising one more standard or making you write one exam? And what about the confidence? Like, we are maintaining it in a particular way and all of that. But when we look at it retrospectively, it all works. So we already did it multiple times. I think we are going to do it once again. Yeah. So I think we found what we needed in the search for the next steps. Yeah. So this is what we have done. I think now most of the moments are flashing in my mind right now. Like, when did this happen? What were we doing? Sitting in a similar scenario at this point of time, like 10 days before the exam. So yes, I think we are better equipped to do this because we are from the other side. And yeah, so far so good. I think it's another couple of weeks. So we go back to doing what we're really good at. So, and we'll see the results yet again. Cool. So I think we have to sort it out. And Hari, what should be the focus from here on for the next 10 days? What do you think should be the primary focus?
As they were already at some reasonable level of understanding of the syllabus as well as conceptual knowledge, they have to find their mistakes more repeatedly and to fill their gaps. That mistakes what they have been doing. So this is like maximizing everything which they have already done.
Okay, perfect. And Manju, what would be your take on this?
Absolutely, not making mistakes in the main exam. And so whenever we do papers, we understand, okay, apart from scoring, because last exams when we wrote these, you never let us mark them during the last few days.
Yes.
It was all about finding where we were wrong. Coming to it was not even saying that, okay, question 2 was wrong. No, question 2 where, why. So it is all about the
Precise,
little
yeah,
things that
yeah,
count.
yeah.
So as long as we are fixing that, each
Mhm.
mark counts. So each mark is safe there. So we.
Yeah, so I think we'll go back to doing that from tomorrow. More exams then. More exams, more resistance, more bulldozing. So that's about it. Yes, now I'm excited. I'll keep you posted. Thank you.